Big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. For Los Angeles, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and
can't just be the only emphasis.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. At the Staples Center where the Clippers will try to turn it up on their home floor. Look at Portland. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, the streak has been very difficult as this team has struggled of late. And the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Yeah, if they're going to snap that losing streak, what better way to do it than against an opponent like these guys? I mean, that be doing it in style.
All right, let's hit the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. They've got Davis, Damian Lillard out there with McLemore. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him, wave after wave. It really kept the crowd on you tonight.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Freak. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Davis with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Davis, the pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Griffin on the double-team. The wide-open look for Plumlee. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Oh, here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. And Reddick kicks to Freak. Jordan the screen. Here's buckets. Another one falls for the Clippers.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Lillard attacking. Griffin with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And Jordan slams it home.
It's as if the defense just let it go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And so here's Portland. After the basket by Los Angeles. Lillard dishes to McLemore. 3 corners off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. As you and I know, moral victories are an empty consolation prize. A loss is a loss.
And here's Plumlee. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Carroll passes to Plumlee. Over Jordan. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 5 points so far. Clippers leading by 8. Ball kicks to Freak. And the pass to Griffin. The dish to Freak. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 13 points for Freak.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. That's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
That shot wide open.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Clippers leading by 9. Freak with it. 13 points in the game. Cole, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Now here's Lillard, and Jordan sends it back. They recover it.
And a moment here to check out the stats for buckets. Averaging 40 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
For the Clippers, Ilyasova comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for the Trailblazers, Aminu comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's Mills in for Ben McLemore. Here's Roberts. He dishes it to Freak. Three-pointer, and the basket good. Bucket's got 16 points.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Back to Crawford. Now here's Freak, covered by Mills, picked by Griffin. Again, the Clippers.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard attacking right wing. Vonleh dishes to Aminu. And that one's good. Aminu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here's Freak. He's got 18. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Freak. Ilyasova's got his first 2 points. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Mills, guarded by Crawford. Shoots. Aminu misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Freak. There's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in the court.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Jordan is out there with Batum, and it's Buckets in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And there's the 3-second violation. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. Freak number 1.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court. Oh, he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with it.
And that one's good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 48 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Shot clock at 3, and here's Mills from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Let's hit 5 from 18. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. First in chance points. I mean, very few teams in the league have been better than this.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Clippers ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
Attention, Staples Center.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this.
Attention, Staples Center.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just absolute domination in this one for buckets. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard out there with McLemore. Then there's Plumlee, then there's Davis, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Some solid defense from buckets.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And both free throws good from Freak. Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And McLemore kicks to Davis. The feed to Lillard. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Plumlee attacking. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. That's how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Carroll dishes to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard gets double teamed. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Buckets. Another one falls for the Clippers.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
McLemore, the pass to Lillard. And it's Carroll in the corner. And it's Freak with the rebound. Bucket's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. Plus, again, rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Davis sets a screen. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Freak. T right on him. Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Plumlee with a screen on Paul. And Lillard kicks to McLemore. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Jordan the screen. It's Redick on the wing. Inside. Now here's Freak. He's got 26. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Clippers have been coming through at the charity street. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Blake Griffin. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Alex Len's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Mills in for McLemore.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Freak dishes to Jordan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Playing a screen. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Lillard, the pass to Aminu. They get it back. Len, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Paul kicks to Batum. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Buckets. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, what a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 28 points, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ilyasova, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Here's Aminu, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Aminu's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good. Freak. Buckets got 32 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Lillard kicks to Mills. Back to Lillard. And it's blocked by Buckets. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-side. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. For the Clippers, Buckets, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Daniels subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Buckets in at the 3. Johnson is out there with Ilyasova. And there's Brian Roberts. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Carroll, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Portland. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Freak. Carroll covering. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one fast break. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Freak dishes to Daniels. Pass to Freak. There's the pick. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And he goes in for the top.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Roberts has it in the corner. The rebound by Holiday. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Mills. Plumlee with the screen. Off the screen. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Buckets passes to Ilyasova. Johnson kicks to Freak. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Roberts. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Back to Plumlee. Passes to Carroll. Holiday left side. Takes a 3. The shot by Carroll, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Trailblazers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for buckets. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And the shot is good.
Assist from
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Ilyasova. He kicks it to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Weak with it. Brings it from downtown. Bucket's got 42 in the game.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Mills dishes to Davis. So the Clippers winning this.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Some VC with 2K TV Interactive. And
it's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
A look at the East Coast over downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Still glowing in the evening twilight. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hill with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Things have really gone south on them. Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You know, you're right on point. Does come into question. You have to wonder whether or not the players have started to tune the coaches out, so they just look completely disjointed out on the floor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's buckets in at the 3. Now here's Freak. Sampson pulls it in. Now Knight. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Here's Paul. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Now go to Doris Burke. We had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Hornacek.
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Knight following the basket by Freak. Here's Warren. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Freak. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Jordan dishes to Paul. Picked by Griffin. 6 to shoot. Buckets passes to Griffin. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've not... down 4 of their first 5.
Inside. Here's Sampson. And it's out of bounds. And no say last touch by Griffin. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Clippers in the lead. And Redick kicks to Freak. No one near him. Cannot hit. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Knight. Again, the miss by Knight. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Morris with the screen for Knight. With the teardrop, here's Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Freak with it. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Suns trail by 3. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Passes it to Morris. Sampson dishes to Morris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Paul passes to Buckets. Jordan the screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Jakar Sampson. Nick Colathis comes in for Booker. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ilyasova is checked in for Jordan. Batum comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Chris Paul.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Warren dishes to Morris. The turnaround jumper.
Picture perfect. Turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Roberts passes to Buckets. 1:05 left in the first quarter. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Colathis. Kicks it to Stauskas. Launches it. And it's Freak with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. The dish to Ilyasova. Batum wide open. He fires. Again, the Clippers.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now, here's Warren. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 5. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Ilyasova sets a screen for 3. Off the screen. It's deflected. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team. When your starters feel that good about their second unit. Some changes. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Nick Stauskas. Booker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Brandon Knight in for Shane Larkin. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Jordan. Buckets comes in for Blake Griffin. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Paul. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Buckets, he's in at 3. Ilyasova out there with Batum. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Roberts in at the point. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Trailblazers. Boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, and what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's what he's on the team to remember for a long, long time.
Nick Colathis is checked in for Phoenix. Oh, here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And he gets it to go. Buckets got 15.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Ilyasova against Morris. And the wide open shot from Warren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bucket's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. And the wide open shot from Morris. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 6th assist on the night.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Freak kicks to Reddick. Dishes it to Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bucket's got 20 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside Knight. There's the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game.
Hey guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Sampson. Off target at the rim.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one.
Gentlemen, I'm here with...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast.
And what a tremendous game for Buckets. 22 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Landon out is out there with Brooklyn. Then there's Warren. Then there's Marquise Morris. And it's Simpson in at the 3 spot. We're the group for Jeff Horsack starting the second half.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's Freak missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. He dishes it to Reddick. 14 feet away. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Knight's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Warren, the pass to Simpson. And it's all evened up. Simpson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And that one's good, Griffin.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Paul dishes to Freak. The pass to Griffin. Feeds to Freak. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 24 points for Freak.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
It's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Morris. He's got 11 points and 2 steals. I tell you what.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kalathis, guarded by Crawford. Kalathis kicks to Morris. 3, Stauskas. That's good. Stauskas has got 8.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Buckets. Drains the 3-pointer. Buckets got the game tied up up here for the Clippers.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 14 points for Markieff Morris. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. They set the pick. Buckets. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Bledsoe against Paul. Here's Morris. Foul call that time for the layup. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And now they have a chance to check out Freak here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 46 points, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Walters comes in for Eric Bledsoe. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Paul kicks to Freak. There's the pick. Back to Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Buckets. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sampson kicks to Walters. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And he gets it to go.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're yours, son.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Buckets in at the 3, the small forward. Moves back up. Got a hand on it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back.
Here's Knight. Baseline try. Blake Griffin pulls it in. L.A.'s gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Paul passes to Buckets. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Count the bucket. Buckets got 37.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
The Suns trailing. Outside Knight. To the inside. It counts. No foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And the Suns making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Buckets. Here's Jordan. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second-chance points.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pass to Morris. Takes it from 10. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight Knight's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that is good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Griffin on the double team. Warren dishes to Stauskas. Shoots from the block. Almost, but it rolls out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Crawford, no one around him. Another one falls for the Clippers.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be
A
smart.
moment to check in with Doris.
Limit Doris' baskets.
I was
get
able
back
to
on
listen
beat.
in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys.
Jordan sends it back. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Knight kicks to Morris. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Stauskas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Freak. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Stauskas. And ball over the head. Stauskas, the pass to Morris. He kicks it to Stauskas. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Freak. Defended by Booker. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Freak dishes to Griffin. Home. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one. Suns trail by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
A shot by Knight, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And that one's good. Free.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds.
Phoenix making some changes. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Stauskas. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight.
The ball up the rim, get it out to our guards, we can get out in transition.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Morris a screen. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Paul. He took good advantage of that screen.
Can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
So it's the Clippers now. They lead by 4. Picked by Griffin. High, arcing shot.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the shot from Bledsoe. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 4. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's buckets. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Sampson. Now the feed to Warren. shoot two right here.
Wow, he got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now Bledsoe. Moore is a screen. That's the hook. They look for Warren. Helped! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Paul kicks the free. It's Redick on the wing. Passes it to Buckets. Los Angeles with another miss.
Great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
On offense, here are the Suns. Bledsoe with it. He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Freak. They need this. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the chart.
For the win, and we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So the Clippers win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime.
Hang time on that one. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of Street Park can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other opponents. Let's see how this one turns out.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys to be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, I'll bet those adjustments come as a bit of a surprise as they've waited until the overtime to make them. Back to you, Kevin.
Nice to hear from you, Doris. It's Morris atop the key. Another one falls for Phoenix. We play just over a minute here in OT. Paul passes to Buckets. Shoots. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
All right, Phoenix, TV show your Suns.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Jordan. Shooting for Phoenix. Marquise Morris. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within two here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Paul. Well, the dish to Freak. Well, overtime basketball, and that hasn't played so far. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there.
Yeah, just a missed strip there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Over in the corner, Warren. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers. Jordan sets the pick for Freak. He's feeling it, and right through it goes. Bucket's got 53. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
Hey, guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitor's bench.
And it's Freak with the rebound.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Crawford outside. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Connects!
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out left to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Well, you know when you're in that kind of zone, trust me, he knows he's in the zone right now.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots. Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
And it's... And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used the perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Morris outside. Over in the corner, Sampson. This is to Morris. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Phoenix no good that time either. Buckets. Offline. So the Clippers with the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me...
submissions. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Checking out Brooklyn, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, he rarely turns it over. Great floor leader out there.
Yeah, he's the biggest threat since my man AK-47, Andre Kirilenko, to go 5 for 5 on any night. That's 5 points.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game again. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And
boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Adams. Then it's Terrell Wright. And it's Young. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. Adams' shot is off. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bucket's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. As always, Freak makes sure that he is a global brand, and I'm sure you've seen his latest ad campaign in this with all the billboards and TV spots, Clark.
Yeah, for sure. And Jordan wanted him to be the face of the basketball brand, and they went out and got it, closed the deal on it, and it's a big moment for both the company and for
Pick by Griffin. No one near him. And that one's good. Bucket. It's got 5.
Just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And Adams kicks to Young. There's the screen. There's the dish to Clarkson. Back to Young. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Young, a screen on Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. Corner shot. And good on the basket. Book it. Adams has got his first points of the game. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul passes to Buckets. It's Reddick on the wing. Now here's Freak, guarded by Wright. And that one's good. That's 7 points for Buckets. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are 2 keys. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night.
It's been a nice game for Buckets. He's already up to 10 points. And he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that will be the last. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from behind.
And it's Wright missing. Clippers leading by 6. On up the court. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Paul. That's 12 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense is basically been running in place.
They got to get going. That's
good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him, and that one's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
They set the pick. Lopez, a screen on Reddick. Clarkson kicks to Lopez. Lopez, a screen. Drive by Adams. Wright dishes to Clarkson. Paul with the steal. To the middle. Here's Bucket. And he jams it with authority.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. That's painful.
sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Chris Paul. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Hickson with the bucket.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter, and that one's good.
It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Augustine following the basket by Freak. Augustine passes to Hickson. There's the feed to Augustine. Back at 6. Passes it to Alice Jefferson. The tray. And it's Freak with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. There's a minute left to play in the first. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here is Augustine for 3. And that one's good. Augustine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tater-tate going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely... see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here is Augustine. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz.
And also...
And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Buckets.
Really made the most of his opportunities today. He needs to keep working.
Here's more from Freak on wearing his first signature shoe. Is wearing Clark's signature shoes right now. So for the Clippers, Buckets, he's checked in for Johnson. Reddick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Brian Roberts. Then for the Nets, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Wright. Tony Snell comes in for Adams. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Augustine. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. They've got Young. Clarkson is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Hickson in the power forward. Hickson a screen. Out to the wing. Here's Clarkson. And the Nets miss again.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now here's Freak. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Fires from the wing. Some shot is good that time. Buckets got 25 points.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Young's shot is off. Clippers leading by 19 points. Paul kicks to Freak. Picked by Griffin. Here's Buckets. Here's Reddick. Another one falls for the Clippers.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the way, Greg, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in her last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 53 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Now here's Freak. Following the miss by Brooke Lopez. That's good. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Young's shot is off.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Jordan kicks to Paul. There's the three. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw that first half, to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Buckets in at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Lopez, no up. L.A.'s gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Hit by Griffin. Here's Buckets. That three off the mark. Right with it. He has 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here is Paul. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Freak. Guarded by Wright. Freak dishes to Griffin. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. And it's 29 points for Buckets. And the net shooting around 41% on the night. And Adams kicks to Clarkson. A wide open look here for Wright. Connects from three-point range.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Picked by Griffin. Buckets actually off the pick and hammers it home.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
And Brooklyn making a change. Just over a minute and a half. Passed here in the third quarter. Right with a screen on Paul. Augustine passes to Lopez. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Free dishes to Griffin from the baseline. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Brooklyn's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Right with it. Now defended by Freak. Adams' shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Poke loose. They double him with Jordan. And Augustine kicks to Adams. 6 to shoot. The tray. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
A moment now to see the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. 7th in blocks. And rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Johnson kicks to Freak. Fires the 3. That's good. Bucket's got 12 points here in the second inning.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Adams. Rebound by the Clippers.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Johnson kicks to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Ilyasova, he's checked in. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Dixon is out there with Wright. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Adams in at the 2.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Roberts. They set the screen. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Brooklyn making a change here. McCullough's checked in. Kicks it to Lopez. The baseline J. That one off the back iron and out.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Freak with it. Now right defender. A 3-ball. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Lopez outside. Wright the pass to Winner. Shot clock at 6. And Wright kicks to Lopez. And stolen by Ilyasova. Ahead, here's Roberts. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Freak. All alone. And he nails the jumper. Bucket's got 39.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
In the corner, right with it. Here's the 3. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, Freak. Pass to McGee. Dishes it to Freak. And the shot is good. Bucket's got 16 here in the second half.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Lopez a screen. Augustine dishes to Lopez. Good on the shot.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And there's the pass to McGee. He kicks to Freak. Feeds to McGee. He dishes it to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Buckets passes to Roberts. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the shot is good.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. There's the dish to Daniels. And Roberts kicks to Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front end. Bucket's got 43 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Hickson sets the screen for Augustine. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
McGee dishes to Freak, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bucket's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
1:44 left in the fourth. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Rebound by the Clippers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's the pick. Roberts gets the screen from Buckets. McGee the pass to Daniels. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Nets.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Buckets. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the Nets making a change here. Snell's checked in. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Freak kicks to Reddick. At the elbow, it's Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson outside. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. the floor. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot two. Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Buckets. Drops in the tray. Buckets got 48.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
From 12 feet out, and the bank shot is good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
18 feet out. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful...
You guys have a real streak going now. Can you keep it up?
You better believe we can keep it up. Ain't nobody can play with us right now. We men out here. And the rest of the league is just little boys. So, next question.
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Forget that 1-on-5 nonsense. Night like tonight, I could go 1-on-8, 1-on-10. When I'm playing like this, I don't feel like there's anybody that can stop me, except myself. So I just got to be sure not to do that. That'd be a good matchup, though, me against myself.
Your first signature shoe just came out. Can you tell us what it was like to see your creation come to life?
Ah, man, you have no idea. I mean, growing up as a kid in the projects, shout out King Dome, you just don't think you'll ever get to do something like this in your life. The whole process was amazing. I was a part of it from start to finish, and I'm thrilled with the way it turned out. I really am living a dream. I don't even know what else to say, so thank you.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
your 2K TV Thanks submissions. Tune in.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, they have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. 10 years ago, nobody would have seen it coming. But the Warriors and the Clippers has become one of the premier rivalries in all of sports.
Are you serious? All of sports?
Not really. In the NBA, in the Western Conference of the NBA.
All right.
You know what, Kenny? I agree with him. This is still a pretty heated matchup. Almost every game.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing against Toledo. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark. Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road. They have a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Yeah, to say these guys are hot right now would be putting it mildly. They've come into this game playing arguably the best basketball of anybody in the league.
Yeah, Greg, it's been a big-time winning streak. I mean, many of the games haven't even been close during the streak. Needless to say, they're coming into every game now with great confidence and swagger.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Sanders out there with Smith, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Freak. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That shot by Griffin, no good. Here's Golden State now. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, those are good points to make, Greg, but I also like the discipline they played with. The other guys, maybe a bit careless. But that was the story. One team was composed and disciplined, and the other side was careless. That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Griffin sets the screen for Freak from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it.
And you're in the NBA, time becomes the most precious resource. And from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting an extra look when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball both ends.
That Kia Slam King replay really gave you a good look at the action. Smith kicks to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Crawford. Here's Sanders, and it's good off the back rim and in.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off with good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Fires the three, and it's Freak missing. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Thompson misses.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Luggage passes to Crawford. Dishes it to Freak. The three. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Paul. Jordan the screen. From outside the arc. And again, the three-point shot from Buckets. Buckets got 9.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Feeds it to Iguodala. Smith kicks to Curry. Back to Smith from past the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Thompson comes with the double team. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The dish to Curry. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Fires the 3. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Some nice work from him over the last. Averaging about 11 points, over 2.5 blocks, and 7 rebounds. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Batum comes in for Blake Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Curry outside. And it's Reed with the rebound. Buckets got 3 rebounds now in this one. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. It is now to Batum. Redick with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and that one's good. 11 points for Buckets.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Spade sets a screen for Curry. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Dellavedova, and it's Freed with the rebound. Buckets got 4 rebounds now tonight. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And just looking at the stats, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strike clearly had an impact on that game.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Here's Spates. And released it in time. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft. Well, talking about Angelos will go for a different look here. Wesley Johnson's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Buckets comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Paul's subbed in for Brian Roberts. Different look here for the Warriors. Sanders checked in for Spates. Smith comes in for Luke Abbott. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Johnson out there with Buckets. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, Kev. Buckets in their last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 48 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The 3. And he gets the bucket. Bucket's got 16 points.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. 12 points for Klay Thompson.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Freak kicks to Griffin. Down low. Buckets.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Buckets. 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Good on the shot. Smith's got 5.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Crawford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Freak dishes to Johnson. Again, the Clippers.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Clippers lead by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph,
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Klay, and Dre on the perimeter. Smith out there with Sanders. Free throw good, Smith. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clippers leading by 16. Shoots it. Again, the Clippers.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Curry kicks to Sanders. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Paul passes to Buckets. Lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry dishes to Smith. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. That's good. 8 points for Larry Sanders.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
He's feeling it. Again, the Clippers.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 18. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke as he walks away on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Sanders. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Beyond the arc. And it's Freak missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Count the bucket. 30 points for Freak.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Pass to Sanders. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Solid play from Sanders in this one. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. Brian Roberts comes in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Klay Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Freak number 1.
I mean, his range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with him.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. The shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Kicks to Babbitt. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Babbitt's got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Freak, covered by Barnes. Freak kicks to Jordan. Here's Buckets. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Clippers leading by 21. Here's the 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one's good, Barnes.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for buckets. Averaging 41 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does that with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Ilyasovas checked in. Jordan the screen. A 3-ball. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled. to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
That one is no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that
point so far, that's a major contribution. Looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 2nd in blocks, 5th in steals, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jordan. Here's buckets, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Dellavedova kicks to Babbitt. Curry attacking. 3-pointer. Babbitt's shot is off.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Fires the 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Spates gets to go. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Crawford passes to buckets. Ilyasova, a screen on Curry. Stolen. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a completely new group for Los Angeles. Different look here for the Warriors. Larry Sanders is checked in for Looney. Smith comes in for Donalitz. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Luke Babbitt. And it's Stephen Curry in for Matthew Dellavedova. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's buckets in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Curry